Hey guys, welcome back to Unstockable Trading. This is the Sunday stock talk. Just for a heads up, starting next week, I'll be trading less because I have my spring break and still currently on a road trip. So I'll still be on the group, but not as much. Starting tomorrow until Wednesday. Today we need to look at the SPX and some of the ticker that I picked from the requests. And then we have to look at where Amazon is going because it is breaking out. And then we have to look at how much a pullback Apple is having before it goes a lot higher. And then we need to talk about how Apple is going to compare with Tesla by doing the buy the rumor, sell the news. And also, if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. I have 419 subscribers, trying to hit 1,000 by the summer. Let's get started. So on the SPS, what we noticed on Friday is that major breakout to the upside, and we had a 1, 2, 3, also like 4 gaps to the upside, and that's very, very unusual. So if it is a bull market, then wow, we are out of the bear market already. That's incredible. So we passed the major resistance at 28.11, 28.15. We closed at 28.22. Every time you see like a when the closing not that strong with the upper wick, most likely the next day we will start with red, and then keep climbing up. So in my projection that tomorrow we are going to just to come down to retest the 28.11, 28.15, and once that consolidation confirmed and then we stay above this 28.11, I think we have a very high chance to go to 28.50 and then eventually go to all-time high 29.43, 29.48, eventually in 3,000. So we have to look at tomorrow. I'm going to see, so this is projected. What we're going to see, well, this went a lot higher than I expected. So we're going to see from here, come down to test this 28.11, 28.15-ish, and then see if we can bounce off here and then go up again. Otherwise, if this fails, we might go down to fill the gap right here. If you see at the 2800 level. So in my opinion, I think we are going to come down a little before we bounce higher. So the next one we want to look at is NVIDIA. And what's our plan for this? I'm still holding my half my position for April and 10 contracts for June, 180 call. So NVIDIA constantly uptrend. It tried to break below the trend line, trying to come down, but it did not, because at the end it closed strong, and then on Friday we had a burst to the upside, another 3% move. So 170 is still the resistance. So what most likely can happen with our stocks, if you hit the resistance and you bounce off, meaning that you didn't go past, or you went past it, but then you close below it. So what most likely can happen with NVIDIA is that we are going down $2 a dollar. I don't know how much. We have to look at how weak or how strong the market is tomorrow. But definitely NVIDIA, it should come down to 168.26. That's with the half of the 425. So I always look at a half of the 50% retracement of how much we go up that day, especially if it's a big move. Most likely it'll come down half the time. So I'm targeting 168.2-ish. So when that hit, if we gonna test this channel right here around the 166, which is even better, that's when I have a more confident in buying into NVIDIA. But what we must know is that we have a Micron Technology earning on the 20th, Wednesday. So this thing can impact the chip markets. It's a big factor how well Micron Technology is going to do on its earning. In my opinion, I think Micron will have a good earning and then burst the upside. Because you look at this is a bullish engulfing candle. So what most likely can happen with Micron, it's gonna keep continue higher onto its earning. And then this is my projection. I think Micron will hit the 200 days EMA after earning hits. So I'm expecting a good earning, and then we go shoot up to 45 bucks. You see right here, Micron refuses to go up, double top, came down, double top again, came down, and then here, close to a double top, and then came down. But then this thing refused to go down, right? So then on Friday, we had a burst to the upside. And then again, we double top again. But based on technical, if we had kind of a strong bullish engulfing candle, it should carry the steam forward. So it should keep going up tomorrow. I sold my position because I want to lock my profit, and then I want to get in again if it dips tomorrow, and I might just play some April contracts for the earnings. I am positive this thing will hit the 200 days EMA. If you see you have a lot of profit before earning, I suggest to sell half and then ride the other half into earnings. I know a few of you on my Discord group holding new April March calls. The next one I'll look at is Tilray, TLRY. I believe it is in the weed stock. So Tilray looks very boring to me. We need to draw major resistance and support. Looks like the range it wants to trade. Pretty boring chart. It looks like. So we are just gonna draw some lines, determine the level that we should be looking at. The one thing for sure, if you have a TD Ameritrade, they have a option chain where you can look at the expected move for a stock on a particular date. All you have to do is go trade, type in the ticker, TLRY, and then you'll see TLRY. And you'll see the option chain right here. We're looking at March 22nd, looking at an 8.4 bucks expected move. So that means that we are going to 80 bucks, or we go below to 64 bucks. Okay, so 64 bucks, which is very possible because the low went to 64 bucks. And then with $82 is somewhere around here, which is also very possible. In my opinion, on Tilray, here's the thing. I don't really trade Tilray. I don't know how we perform on an intraday basis, and I don't follow news. To me, they're not profitable, not yet. So with Tilray, I think we have to look at what ACB is right now. ACB, wow, skyrocketing. Okay, this is gonna be difficult for me to predict. I'm gonna say I cannot predict what Tilray is gonna do, but what I can do for you is I can tell you what the price range is gonna trade when the earning comes. So looking at an $8 bucks expected move, $8 up or $8 down. That's my opinion on Tilray. The next one we're going to look at is Amazon and what's happening with Amazon. I told you guys this thing will go break up to the upside and hit the 200 days EMA, which it did, kind of did on Friday, but not yet. So expect this to continue to go up. But before that, we need to have a retest to the 1700. If the market goes down a lot tomorrow, then the 1700 is definitely a possibility for a retest. But in my opinion, I think Amazon will go into 1800 in like 2 weeks if the market is still this strong. So with Amazon, my projection is we are going to come right here and then touch the 200 days EMA and then consolidate in that range. So this is what's going to happen with Amazon. When you buy Amazon options, make sure you get at least 2 weeks out because the data can burn very much. The next one we want to look at is Apple and what's going on with this thing. So Apple, the chart doesn't really tell you a story. It wants to go down, but it did not. So what most likely going to happen on Monday, is that we're going to have a retest of the trend right here. This is what I want to see to like 185, 184, if 183 even better. and then we'll wait for this to confirm a confirm fill the gap around like this place right here, 183, and then we'll have a good potential to 190 bucks with Apple. Yes, they have a conference on the 3/25th, and then several banks upgraded Apple. So I'll be really careful when this go to the 20 days EMA. Some people just buying the rumor and sell the news. So once the conference is coming on the 25th, I believe, next Monday, not too sure, I think somewhere next week. If the news is not that of a shock to people, it may have a sell-off, just like Tesla. So if you know what happened to Tesla, people don't really like the Model Y. Tesla sold off Friday. And then the days before that, people keep buying this up because there's rumor of something going on. So everyone wants to get in. So same with Apple. The one thing that's different than Tesla is that Tesla did not get an upgrade, but Apple did. Apple got several upgrades last week. So I do believe Apple will go to 190 bucks very soon, this week. But before that happens, we need to have a small quick pullback to 183, 185 at most, and then have a bounce before that. Okay, so let's go back to the SPX and see where we stand. Just a quick recap, we burst through the very strong resistance at 2812, and now it's the support. So what most likely gonna happen is that we're gonna retest the support and then go higher. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.